Metal4Metal universe. We are really excited for a great episode of Metal4Metal news today. Although we don't have a lot of news today, but we're going to give you guys a 2017 review of heavy metal, of the albums we've seen, the shows we saw, and just some of our favorite memories from 2017.
Year in review
by Metal4Metal. And it's all here, live and fast and hard, just like college on Metal4Metal. Metal Universe, I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and I'm here with a guest here. This is Jeremy Irons, Serial. We love him to death. What?
Thanks. Okay. It's a great nickname.
You're welcome. That is your name, Jeremy Irons. Jeremy Irons, Serial? Is that name of your band?
Sure.
Okay, good. Well, guys, we are actually at a different location. We're at Dennis Parker's house.
Where the fuck are we?
Now, where the hell are we?
Well, it's like an episode of Black Mirror or something. Like where are we?
I don't know what that is. So anyway, we're here to give you guys a review of the 2017 heavy metal. It's been a decent year, I think. Not the best year, but we've had a. You don't think so?
No.
Not at all?
No.
You think we've had some good albums this year? Yeah, some decent things.
Nothing like exceptional.
I cannot wait to hear Jeremy's.
Havoc's new album was over-exceptional.
I liked it.
Yeah, Ice Earth's new record was good. Okay. Creator's new record? Can we talk about Creator's new record?
Alright, so that's 3 out of 100.
Well, Creator's new record was fantastic.
It was amazing.
That's amazing.
My favorite.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite this year?
Halloween coming back together with Pumpkin Jr.
That was fucking killer, actually. That's a really good. Tell me more about that. Like, are they going on tour?
Yes. Kiski's back, and Kiski's going to be singing with the original lineup with Kai, and he's got Andy. And it's going to be good. Kai's kind of doing some vocals, and Kiski's kind of struggling a little bit, but it should get better.
See, Jeremy is he's huge on power metal. He's a big power metal aficionado, so we appreciate all he has to input, but his favorite power metal band is Hammerfall, of course, right?
No.
No, I know, it's not. No. But, so is Halloween going to be dropping a new album soon, or?
Yes.
Yeah?
I did that Pumpkin United song. It was really, really, really good, but, interested to see what the new album's going to be like. I don't know, they're supposed to cover some of the other songs, so Kiski's supposed to sing some of the stuff that Andy did, and Andy's supposed to, but, like, not really sure where that's going to go, but it'll be good.
Oh, yeah,
it'll be good.
All right, Dennis, what about some new albums that you were listening to this year? Did you?
I mean, I really liked the new Creator album.
I did love the new Creator album. That's what we were just talking about.
Yeah, I really loved the new.
No, not Phantom Antichrist. No,
okay.
That's
that was last year. It was that was the last one. I love the new Creator. I love the new Ice Earth album.
Incorruptible was awesome. I loved it.
Awesome.
There were a couple songs on there that I wasn't into, but I mean the whole album overall I think was really good.
Did you enjoy the Pirates?
Black Flag is my favorite song off the record. Yeah.
That's your favorite one.
That or maybe like Clear the Way.
Forward, clear the way. Yeah. Clear the Way was something that could have been off like the Inglorious Burden.
Exactly. Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah. I thought Havoc's new record was really good, which I wasn't huge into Havoc, so hearing that record was really killer.
Right.
I say Iced Earth, but probably my favorite record this year was the new Accept record. The new Accept record was really good, man. Like, anytime you hear Accept, to me, it's right up my alley. Just really old school heavy metal in your face. And Accept was very much that. I mean, Analog Man, Kool-Aid, the title track Rise of Chaos, really good shit.
For live, they sound phenomenal still.
Yeah, sure.
For being such an older band, really good.
They do. Accept is awesome. I've always loved Accept. Honestly, they haven't dropped an album that I didn't like, to be quite honest with you. But Rise of Chaos was very exceptional. A couple others that come to mind. Through the Eyes of the Dead dropped a record this year. That was incredible. Are you into them? Did you ever hear them? Through the Eyes of the Dead? Really good record.
Yeah.
Really good record.
They're kind of more of a modern kind of metalcore kind of band. Yeah, they're not bad.
Another one that came out this year was not a huge fan of these guys, but the album was solid. I'll say Mastodon. Their new record was really solid. I give that to them. Another album that came out this year by a band that I kind of like. I just like the lead singer, Corey Taylor from Stone Sour. His new record, Hydrograd, was not very good at all. I was kind of disappointed about that. But honestly, they haven't come out with a new album. I don't like Stone Sour. I like the shit that Corey Taylor does outside of Stone Sour. If that makes any sense. Like, the only Stone Sour record I've ever liked was Come Whatever May, their first one. But I mean, I don't care about anything after that, but I love Corey Taylor as a frontman. I think that he's a phenomenal frontman. I think that he's a
Jeremy, it sounds like you want
Corey Trailer. remember in Slipknot they like one of the dudes his brother stabbed him in the back of the head. It's like, you can't. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, outside of Slipknot, like I think he has a terrific voice, and I don't think that we have. I think that's a problem a lot nowadays. We don't have any more like heavy metal heroes anymore. We don't have any more Ozzies anymore.
Yeah,
like,
we talked about this.
Yeah,
there's
and
no
like I
real
think
rock and roll stars.
Yeah,
anymore.
I think guys like Corey can kind of embody that in the modern era today because, I mean.
Who the fuck else is going to do it, right?
Exactly. Avenged Sevenfold dropped a record this year. It was kind of terrible because I hate that band.
It was terrible.
It was
awful. It was awful.
Several. Shouldn't put a number on it. Just several. You know what
Several.
I mean?
It's really terrible. I can't do it. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that band. I can't do that band. Their first 2 records were really cool to me. Waking the Fallen, really great album. Sounding the Seven Trumpets, all right, but everything else is just horrible.
Right when it hit City of Evil.
You know, I was just listening to City of Evil the other day, guys, and like "Burn It Down" is a really killer song off that record, but then he starts singing, and it's just bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
You know,
like
the music is fine, but I'm sorry, you got to put that down, honey. I got to stop. Can you just not? Thank you. Get that out. But it's making me
let's bring her over here.
She's making me nervous.
You're gonna have a child, and it's making you scared. I need to put a picture of her up with the baby. Just so the audience.
It's nothing against your child. It's just I don't want to see her kid.
I understand.
Some other albums that I thank you.
I dropped it.
On the ground? Don't do that. What are you, a monster?
Oh, she hates you.
Another great band that dropped an album this year, Sepultura's new record. We saw that. We saw that tour too. We saw them for Testament.
We did with Testament, yeah.
But
okay.
Machine Messiah, I think is the name of the record, but it's not bad. It's all right.
It was all right.
Gravedigger dropped a new album this year. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some other people that dropped some.
It's just been kind of okay.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, we have heard some great new announcements like Firepower, Judas Priest. That's gonna be coming out next year. But
that's next year, and I'm looking forward to that. But I mean, just like when Nostradamus came out, I was very much looking forward to that, and it was just terrible.
Well, Redeemer of Souls was awesome though.
Redeemer of Souls was awesome.
Yeah,
it was before
Redeemer
that
of Souls.
one. Yeah.
No, Redeemer of Souls was after Nostradamus.
It was that. Okay, right.
Yeah,
You're right. It was after that one, and that was.
I like Redeemer of Souls.
Yeah.
Well, you know, those are the albums that came out, but you and I saw a pretty killer show this year, which actually started off Metal4Metal in June, which was Easter Day was when we saw the meet and greet with Testament this year.
Yeah.
And I'd say that's probably the coolest thing we've done this year. I mean,
I would say that's probably the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life in general.
Getting to meet Testament,
right?
Getting to shake Chuck Billy's hand, Alex Skonak, and getting to see Steve DiGiorgio, was pretty sweet. Have you ever done a meet and greet with anybody?
No,
never.
No.
Who would you want to do?
Money now.
Well, yeah. Who would you want to do a meet and greet with? Anybody?
I don't know. Plenty of the older guys.
Yeah.
No one in particular. Trivium does it in the concert, but it's.
Would you want to do Metallica? Would that be cool with you?
I wouldn't want to meet Metallica either.
See, I would like to meet them. I mean, why would you?
I would want to shake Lars's hand and go, so why are you a Dutch douche? Like, you know?
Right. Why would you not want to meet Metallica though? Like.
I would like to meet James. Kirk would be cool. I mean, they'd be okay to meet. I don't know if they're like what I'm really wanting to meet.
Right. So is it kind of one of those things like you don't really want to meet your heroes because they may like just fuck you up? You know, they may just become douchebags.
They seem really cool. Like, I mean, I saw Metallica.
Right, because I'm sure
they were just wonderful to be around. You know.
I'm sure if you like paid the money to see them, they'd shake your hand and be like, "Great."
Just wonder what they could tell me. You know, wonder what they could really.
They could tell you. They could tell you like where to spend more of your money.
I'd want to meet someone from like Avantasia, like Toby, or just one of those guys, Kiski, or just someone who's a little bit more enlightened, who taken time off and read a lot of philosophy, and just like they've just got all this information. You feel like you're meeting Gandalf or someone, and you're like, hey, tell me things that you've like experienced and read, and why you are where you are. You know, meeting Hansi from Blind Guardian or something.
That would be
like,
fucking sick.
You've like read all these things, you know all these things, like. Fill me in, like, make me a Jedi, like you. Like,
do you think like he would actually have the information for you?
Oh,
or
I do.
Think...
I do. Like I've seen plenty.
So
of
how disappointed would you be if he did not have that information?
Right, because he might just be like,
I love James, but I don't know, like, I don't think he's gonna bring me to the next level in my life. You know what I mean? You see these guys and they're so like enlightened, and you're like, hey, well, you know, what brought you to that level? But Metallica's great, but they're just not.
I think Dave Mustaine could tell you.
Kinda. I mean, I've seen a lot of interviews with Dave.
I think Dave Mustaine could enlighten someone a little bit.
I've seen Dave's long interviews, like on like the Alex Jones show. He talks about the end game and all this stuff, where he gets the dystopian information from. But I don't know if he'd bring me to a next level too.
See, that's very scary to me. Just thinking that you could meet your heroes and they could just give you that kind of Jedi fucking sense that you need.
I think either
to
Dave,
take you to that next level. I think they would just be like, yeah, you're great. I'm glad I had your money.
I think Dave Murray or Steve Harris from Maiden could do that as well.
You think so?
Oh, most definitely, especially Steve. All the books that he's written, you know, all not.
You think they could just tell you something life changing, like in a meet and greet?
Steve Harris, most definitely. If you asked him, if you asked him, sure. Why? But why would he just tell you just because? You have to ask.
Because he's just a human being, man. I mean, like, what could he really? I'm just saying, like, let's say you and I just created, like, a great fucking metal band, you know, and, like, there were the people just coming up to us at a meet and greet. Like, what could we tell these people that would change their life?
It depends on their experiences.
Yeah, it depends on their age. You know, I mean, older people, and they're like, I remember I was there, and then I was here, and then I looked at this person, and I looked at these things, and then...
It could be anything that could change their life. You could say, you know, it could be anything from Steve. You know, I'm trying to... get a drum set in my apartment, but it just won't fit. Hey, well, you know what? I try to do the same thing, and now I'm playing bass, and I'm in a heavy metal band. Oh, maybe I should switch to bass, and it changes that person's life.
That's true, because having a drum set in an apartment will get you kicked out of that apartment.
Yeah, and that's what exactly. So it could be anything. It depends on someone's experiences, you know? Mm-hmm.
Like, what you're going for.
So you know, like, have a drum set in your apartment.
Dave Mustaine, I tried to eat a banana and I couldn't. Well, you know, I tried to eat this banana and then I ate this apple. Like, I should eat an apple.
My arm went numb.
I'm like, oh, can you tell the story?
No,
come on, tell me that.
Which story is it?
The story where, the story of why he gets up, how he gets his voice. He gets upset because of the arm. Okay, you said because he talks normal, but every time he sees...
He wakes up in the morning and he's talking normal, and then he stumps his toe and he's like, and then he goes to pour cereal into his bowl, and then he can't because his arm went numb because he supposedly sat on a chair. He's like, he gets more and more angry, and then by the time he hits the studio, he's just like
he sees the arming thing. He's like, arm.
Anything arm related just pisses Dave off.
And then that's how he gets his voice to do the show.
He like wakes in the morning with a beautiful voice, and then by the time he hits the studio,
good morning, everybody, and then an arm. Because, like, he says that he slept on it wrong or whatever, but then in the book, in his book, he's like, I was sleeping on it wrong on a bus. But no, it's from heroin. I mean, that's okay.
Because you had a fucking needle in your arm, Dave.
That's all right, you know.
Be cool with it.
That is so funny to me, man. Like, I don't know why, but it's because I can picture it though. I guess, you know, like during the middle of the show, he starts slipping like. Thank you guys very much for coming out. Like someone in the side, someone in the backstage, like guys, get the, and he just writes arm on a sign. Dave's like, hey, what are you doing? This song's called Head Crusher. Like, you know, I mean,
that poor guy.
Poor guy.
He gets like the best musicians, and then he doesn't know what.
Let me ask you a question: is Dave Mustaine? Do you believe? We've had this conversation before.
Yeah,
do you think that he is? I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you think that he is like a good guitar player, one of the greatest guitar players?
You ever watch Dave do the national anthem?
Let me finish.
I know it's terrible to say Dave versus anybody, but like, he goes to the baseball stadium and he's playing the national anthem, and it sounds like a.
Let me finish. What I'm asking is, do you think that he is indeed a good guitar player and such, or is he just a crybaby that thinks he wants to be back in Metallica?
No, I don't think Metallica's his problem. He's really.
You don't think Metallica's his problem?
He just talks about the spider thing he does all the time, and that's about all he does.
Yeah, he does do that.
And like his solos is very bluesy oriented, so it's like he gets some riffage and then he solos and he stops and he solos and he stops. Even Kiko was from Angra. He's amazing. He's phenomenal.
Love Kiko.
Like Dave said, this is the first guitarist that he's had that just like scares him how good he is, and it's like the people he's had before.
Chris Broderick.
Yeah, Chris Broderick was amazing, and then. Marty Friedman, I love Marty Friedman. It's like
Marty Friedman dropped a new album this year. Yeah, and it was out of this world.
Yes,
it was really good.
Very Japanese.
It's very Japanese.
Well, you've been living there. Yeah, that's his thing. Yeah. No, I just always try to get that perspective. Try to get like the, is Dave Mustaine the guitarist that he makes himself out to be?
Like that, but he's just not like in the league of some of the other guys. But
Oh, fair enough.
Kind
Okay.
of where he's at from music. I don't think those guys are in league with
Who do you
some of the
think
other
is the best guitarist to ever work with Dave Mustaine? You think Kiko?
guys. I think Kiko by far. Like, I mean, I love.
I think Marty Freeman.
Broderick's cool and Marty Friedman's great, but Kiko's like.
He is insane.
He's just amazing.
I think that's what made Dystopia so good.
Yeah.
When it
Did you
came
ever
out.
hear whenever Adler was talking about Kiko's like ripping up a flute in the hotel room just
I
pick
did.
up
Yeah.
any instrument?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
He's amazing.
Let's also talk about, guys, some of the losses that we've had this year.
Oh shit.
I know this is not very metal, but I'm a big Soundgarden fan. I like Chris Cornell, and I think he's a terrific songwriter. And that was shitty to have him go.
It's really shitty when anyone dies.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
mean, well, it depends on who it is. But last year, we lost Lemmy this year, but or was it last year?
That's my problem. I'm like trying to remember
Yeah,
what was this year and what was
but
last year.
either way, damn, we lost Lemmy.
Yeah.
But I think it
That
was
doesn't
this
matter.
year because they dropped that new cover record, Undercover, which is phenomenal, by the way. Hearing Motorhead cover Heroes by David Bowie and hearing him cover Whiplash by Metallica is awesome.
I think we just lost Malcolm, and I was telling Ellen the other day, my wife, that
that's right, Malcolm Young.
It's upsetting that like AC/DC is such a monumental rock band. I mean, they are like rock.
Yes.
And we lost, and AC/DC's gone now, and it's like it wasn't really that big of a deal. Like it kind of was, but you'd think it would be a
It
huge
should
deal.
have, but it's because it wasn't Angus. It's
Yeah.
because it was the rhythm guitarist.
Yeah.
And the rhythm guitar to me is almost
When everyone
even
loves it.
more
Yeah,
important
yeah.
than the lead guitar, in my opinion. I mean, the rhythm guitarist keeps everything going, in my opinion. And we've been in bands, we know, like
That's in your opinion, yeah.
you keep it going. That's and the rhythm.
He's very solid. Everyone loves him. Everyone in metal loves him. He's one
Yeah,
of those
and I mean,
guys.
look at guys like Scott Ian, rhythm guitarist, obviously for Anthrax, who one of the greatest rhythm guitarists. Malcolm Young being to me the greatest. And I think I agree that didn't go, that didn't get the recognition that it deserved.
Yeah, I've kind of felt that way lately.
We did get a couple of live albums this year. You guys aren't a fan of Ghost. I'm a fan of Ghost.
No.
Their live album dropped like 2 days ago, and it's pretty good. And it's pretty good. Iron Maiden's live
Go with
album.
that. All right.
Yeah, Maiden's live album dropped about a week ago, and it's still killer. I love it.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I do
it was
love it,
recorded
man.
like different places.
Yeah, I love when it's like that, when it's recorded in different places like that. It's
Yeah.
not the same, kind of
It's
thing.
just not at one venue.
What was
It
that
like-
Iron Maiden video where like they just switched between the different people, like, and it gave you, like a seizure? Do you remember which one? That was the last
I'm
one?
thinking it's Wasted Years.
Oh, that one was hard
Sounds
to
like
watch.
Wasted Years.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like an 80s video. Wait, was it a live video?
It's
Was
a
it
live video, yeah.
Then you might have actually been thinking of the concert Made in England,
That might be.
because I
That
could
one
see.
hurt me.
I think that's the thing. That's the tour that we saw, the revisited Made in England tour, where it was Seventh Son of a Seventh Son tour, which was awesome, amazing. Some other things that are that we're looking forward to going into the new year, 2018. What are you guys wanting to see from your favorite bands next year? What are you guys wanting to see? I know we're wanting to see the new Judas Priest record.
Ugh. Yeah, I'd like for the new
Firepower.
Judas Priest to be fucking awesome. Like something great,
Yeah.
and just not
I
kind of.
think it will.
Yeah.
Jeremy, what about you?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I mean, Elamines going to be a tour like I talked about earlier, which is going to be phenomenal. Prong Power should have hopefully some cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there any new metal this year that and even if it's old metal, but new metal that you've discovered this year that you've been into? I can say right now, I discovered a new wave British heavy metal band called Tank. They are out of this world.
Yeah, we did talk
Yeah,
about them
Tank
on
is
one of
fucking
those
awesome. I
episodes,
also
yeah.
discovered a thrash metal band this year called Power Trip, and they're really good. Lame name, but man, do they not kick ass, dude. I was amazed. Anything this year that you just discovered that was new?
got more into Avantasia.
Yeah?
Avantasia's kind of more, power metal, symphonic power metal, but they're pretty good.
Are they kind of like, well, never mind, they're like Symphony X kind of?
A little bit more symphonic.
Okay.
Rhapsody, they've kind of...
That's right, Rhapsody.
Rhapsody's very good, and Luca Turley's Rhapsody's kind of taking off with their newer singer, and that's some phenomenal stuff. His vocals, he's just ridiculous how good he is, that younger guy. So.
Hell yeah, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm just thinking like off the top of my head, maybe Municipal Waste, just hoping that they come out with a new fucking album in the next couple of years. That'd be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm really down
we're
with them.
supposed to be getting. We're supposed to be getting a Tool album too in 2018. I was reading an article about that, so hopefully we'll finally
We'll see
get
what
that
the
and
fuck
see what the
happens.
fuck the big deal is.
Who
You
the
know?
fuck knows, man?
Yeah.
Who knows?
What
what's
is there
gonna
any
happen.
new metal that you gotten into this year?
New metal? No, not really. It's just kinda
Anything
been
old that
listening
you've
to
discovered or rediscovered, maybe?
old stuff that I've been rediscovered?
Yeah. I rediscovered Annihilation or Annihilator.
Oh, Annihilator?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had always heard them, but I never really listened to them per se. And we always and then we make fun of that "Night Jumps the Queen" song
Right. Yeah.
off "Set the World on Fire."
Yeah.
But I rediscovered Annihilator, and I was also listening to Tigers of Pantang. I love them, and I also found out a band XL, who has a song called "Tapping into the Emotional Void" that sounds specifically like Inner Sandman.
Whether Dennis denies it or not.
Whether Dennis denies it or not, it's pretty much Inner Sandman. Looking up, "Tapping into the Emotional Void" by XL came out in '89.
89. Right.
And
Sandman came out in 91.
92.
Was it 92? Enter Sandman
I think
came
so
out?
because Countdown to Extinction came out in '92. You don't really? Countdown to Extinction came out right before the Black Album.
Okay.
Countdown to Extinction was '92.
Okay.
Look it up.
Look it up. Do things.
Oh, what am I looking up?
Just look up Countdown to Extinction year.
We all know Kirk's story about singing in the hotel room and listening to Heart and
Yeah.
writing Enter Sandman. So like whether he actually ripped that song off or not is kind of debatable, but it does sound like it.
Oh brother, come on now.
Can't remember Black Album's 91 or 92.
I'm pretty sure Countdown to Extinction's '92, and that came out
Right
before
there,
Black
right.
Album.
Okay.
Because Dave Mustaine won for a second, and then Black Album came out. Look it up just to make sure.
Well, Black Album was 91. I'm almost sure. Or
That's
90.
Look it up.
Right.
It's not 90. It was definitely not 1990.
We'll get there.
91.
Oh, it is 91. I'm sorry, I was wrong.
But
Black Album was
how did
first.
that happen?
See, I don't know.
How did Countdown?
That's weird. Maybe Countdown was just better than the Black Album, which it is.
Maybe. But Jethro Tull's better than all of them.
No,
so
Black
that's
Album.
why-
Jethro Tull is awesome. I love Jethro Tull.
No, I'm
actually.
just saying, dude, Black Album is definitely better than Countdown. Sorry.
No, wrong, dude. I think Countdown to Extinction was like miles ahead of Black Album.
No.
Whatever, dude.
No.
Nothing else matters. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey,
What do you think? Come on.
whatever.
I said Black Album.
You said Black Album? I'll get out of here, man. Countdown to Extinction is so much harder than the Black Album.
No, not a million years.
High Speed Dirt, Ashes in Your Mouth.
Yeah, I mean, great songs. I mean, I love both. I'll go to the grave with both, man. But Black Album, it's a shit. Black Album is a fucking shit, man. I love the Black
The
Album.
Unforgiven, Nothing Else
I love
Matters.
every song on that album is fucking awesome.
Wolfen Man's my favorite song off that record. I do love Wolfen Man.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Sad but true.
Love Sad but True. Oh my god, I love Sad but True. I don't even know what to say, man. I
Countdown
don't
to
even know what to
Extinction
say.
to me is just...
I love Countdown to Extinction.
It's
Like
just so much
I
better.
love Countdown to Extinction. But just the Black Album.
Through the Never,
is,
that's what I was thinking. Through the Never, it's like got that Injustice
Yeah.
vibe, and it's really good.
You know, actually,
Through the Never is good. Through the Never is
there's a
good.
little tidbit on there where Lars actually thought that Through the Never should have been
really,
the release song.
I can agree with that.
Right, yeah, he actually thought that should have been like the breakout song
Yes.
instead of
can see that.
Inner Sandman.
I did like
But everybody else
the
disagreed with him.
God That Failed me. The God That Failed was good, but the struggle was horrible. I didn't like the struggle.
Struggling Within.
Struggling Within. That's
Right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a really good song.
Yeah. That's like the thing that should not be. Like that's just shit.
Yes.
Can you tell me? Can
Yes.
you just at least admit that song is filler on Master of Puppets?
I don't think it's filler. It's just his own thing. Me and Steven have always argued about whether Ride the Lightning is better than Master Puppets.
Yeah.
I was huge in Metallica and thrash whenever I was younger. You know, kind of grew out of it some, but I still think Master Puppets just kind of
Master
redefined metal
Puppets
and
is
was so
definitely a
heavy
lot
and
better.
so.
Yeah.
I mean, it was orchestrated for being thrash metal. It was clean and fast for
Yeah.
being thrash metal.
Yeah.
And Ride the Lightning was great. I mean, it got me into speed and stuff, but I still think
Yeah,
Master Puppets.
Just overall, Master Puppets.
Yeah, because like
definitely
even in
was
Ride the
better.
Lightning, some of the song progressions, like Ride the Lightning, the guy's getting electrocuted, you have the solo, and then it goes back to the verse. It shouldn't have dropped off like that.
That's a
in
good
Master
point.
Puppets and
Interesting.
Sanitarium, it went from the chorus to the solo and then to the outro. It made sense. I think their songwriting had progressed a lot by then.
Interesting. I never thought of it from that perspective.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that.
It's like a lot to do with that, and they used a lot of just thirds in their harmonizations. They just a lot more musically advanced of an album than.
Another thing that always made me cringe about Master Puppets, and you know this, the Lars whispering,
Damage Incorporated.
It's weird. That's weird to me. I don't know.
Such a fast song though.
It's a great song. It's just that
it's my
part.
favorite song.
That part
on that
just
album.
Damage Incorporated. It's weird to me. I don't know.
I can get that. I get that.
Yeah, it's just strange to me. It's weird. Whatever. Well, at least we know the new Metallica album was not that good at all. And Spit Out the Bone was the only thing off of it.
Did you see that they actually had a radio edit that just came out for Spit Out the Bone?
I didn't hear that, no.
Yeah, it just came out.
You gotta wonder how much Kirk going to play with Exodus for that little bit of time really like influenced Kirk to go, hey, we should be a little more metal.
We should be better.
There's these older guys, like Overkill and them that are thrashy and they're still metal. We should try being metal again.
Oh, Overkill dropped a new record this year that was really good. Yeah. Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was really good. And I forgot the name of it.
Wasn't Green and Black, was it? That was
no.
I haven't heard
No, it wasn't. No, it was really good though. It was killer. Overkill put out a new one, and there was another
Bring Me
band.
the Night or whatever it was. I think that was.
What was it?
Bring Me the Night, but that's the last one I remember.
Okay. Yeah. Who else put it out?
You have a laptop, Dennis.
I guess so.
I do.
Look up
Overkill.
Overkill new record.
I think we should do a summary of the last 2 years instead of just this year.
Yeah, really. Because I kept thinking that Testament's new record was this year, but it was last year. It was the end of last year.
Advantageous Ghost Lights I thought was this year, but that was last year, and that's a phenomenal record.
Grinding Wheel. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I heard a little bit of that.
Yeah, the Grinding Wheel was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Honestly, the only record that I really hated this year was Danzig's new record. It was fucking shit.
That was awful.
And Blaze Bailey's new record. Blaze Bailey's new record was really terrible too. It was so bad. The music was actually good, but then he started singing and it was garbage.
Yeah.
And kind of the same thing with Danzig. Well, no, the music was shit too.
No, Danzig was just terrible.
Danzig was all bad.
Yeah.
But, getting out of that, I guess I hated Avenged Sevenfold's record too, so that's another one. So, this year, in conclusion, man, this year for metal wasn't that great, but I think there were some gems that we would still listen to. The ones that stick out in my head, I still listen to Ice Earth's new record. I still listen to Havoc's new record. Accept's record is still in my fucking Spotify playlist. I love it. I have the record. I can't get enough of it. I definitely recommend you checking it out.
Okay.
Some other things that are going on this year too is the Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast tour is going on in Europe right now, which is nothing but fucking hits right after the Book of Souls tour. I tell you, they do not stop going, fucking Iron Maiden. Argue if you want. Greatest heavy metal band. Yes, sir. Maybe besides Sabbath.
I don't feel like debating you on that, so
I don't want to either because we'll have another hour-long video.
I'll concede.
That's
sure.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greatest heavy metal band. You can get the fuck out of here. Also, Bruce Dickinson just dropped his new book, and that was out of this world too. Are you done reading it?
Well, I've been listening to it. I haven't actually read it.
I know you don't know how to read, but do you?
Well, no, I do not know how to read, but no, I've been listening, and no, I've not been done listening to it.
Did you even finish the Tony Iommi book?
No, I've not.
See what I'm working with?
There's a fucking baby that needs his diaper changed all the time.
You can change and read at the same time.
No, I cannot change her diaper.
Just
and
write.
read at the
Just
same
write
time.
front to back, and you're good.
Oh, I hate my life so much.
Well, while he continues to hate his life, guys, from all of us here at Metal4Metal, we appreciate you guys checking us out this past year, and we look forward to you guys checking us out this next year. Again, I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you, Jeremy Irons, for coming on the show with us. Thank you very much. Let me know when the next American History X is coming out. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And again, I'm PJ Steven, that's Dennis Parker, and we will see you guys next year.